right, so we're doing some straight up viewer tattoos here today, and I just got tattooed myself, so it's very relevant to the times.
Awesome. So this one is from, it looks like Ambrose says, "Hello Remy, attached is a picture of a tattoo I did on myself. I would like your reaction to it. Love watching your journey. Thank you for sharing. Have a great day."
Well, let's have a look at this beauty. Oh, that's not it.
No.
You got the wrong one. Let's go here. So I don't know what the hell this thing is, but
It's a creature.
it's got character. This is a Frank.
Yeah, it is some sort of amalgamation of stuff.
Oh, it's some kind of face with a brain breaking out of the top of it.
A zombie.
I mean, it's better than the diamonds up top. I don't know if I'd go zombie on this. It doesn't really have zombie texture. It looks almost like a tooth.
It's definitely a zombie.
I don't know about
for me,
that.
I think that I feel like learning how to tattoo on yourself. I don't know why you would start
I mean,
dive into color this quickly.
this isn't bad though. Like if this is like a first kind of tattoo,
Yeah.
like it's weird, but it's not bad.
I would just be aiming for not color to start. Just like.
Sure, but you know what? I prefer this to the guy who never tries color.
Oh yeah.
And has zero interest in color.
Got one of those.
Yeah, like I really don't. I don't like tattooers that have no versatility at all in their repertoire. Like even if you can't do it all or don't do it all the time, like I think it's good to be interested in dabbling with things.
Yeah, like for me, I'd like to be able to kind of like be okay at tattooing every style.
Yeah, here's my least favorite type of tattooer today. The guy who only does black and gray realism and can only copy Pinterest tattoos and literally just prints money. Like those guys are a fucking blight on the industry, and there's tons of them. They're literally everywhere. I see them in all cities, and every single fucking sleeve that they do is like 9 fucking Pinterest references slammed together, and there's just zero creativity or originality. This is oozing creativity and originality.
It is.
And whenever I see that, I'm like, I'm much more interested, right? Like, I am much more interested. I would be much more likely to let this guy tattoo me than the black and gray sleeve salesman, you know what I mean? Like, just for my taste. I think if this is, like, not a professional tattooer, this is pretty goddamn good, honestly. Yeah. And the lines are decently straight. It's oozing with character, pun intended. Whatever that brain fluid is leaking out onto it. Like, it looks almost like some of his brain is dripping out from his head. But I don't get zombie vibe from this. I don't get. I think like zombie isn't white, right? Like zombie is like green,
Is
or
it
like
more like Living Dead, not so much zombie? I mean, there might be a little bit of a difference.
More like Frankenstein type monster. Like he's like got stitching in his above his eye and below his eye there,
like
right?
Corpse? Like I don't know.
Something like more like I don't know, welded together or brought back to life or something. You know, it's kind of more the vibe I get from this. But like I don't know, I don't hate it. It kind of looks like a tooth though. Like it kind of looks like it's a tooth.
Let's go to the next one. This one says Humboldt Inc. in Saskatchewan. Leo, artist / owner. Hey bud, finished the outer part of my sleeve. Hope you enjoy. Cheers.
Yeah, so I think this is that buddy with the thing here, the Jason / Mike Myers sleeve. Michael Myers.
Yeah.
You know, it's so funny. You Google that and you type it wrong and you get like Austin Powers and stuff.
Yeah, because that's who he is.
Yeah, it's just funny.
It is funny.
Yeah. So anyway, I think these were originally sent out of order. That was the story on this. Like we got the wrong
because
part
we were
of
all
it.
Mixed up, right?
Yeah. And I think there was an email where I believe he apologized for that, but I don't know if I've got it here. But anyway, yeah, no, this is pretty cool. I like the addition here to bring it together. A little kind of. I think people struggle with transitions to bring the top and bottom together a lot of times.
I would struggle with that.
Yeah, like that's like the most common thing is like, how am I going to bring these foreground things together, right? And I think that when you do sleeves all the time, it's an obvious answer usually. But for people who don't do sleeves all the time, like you're doing a few right now, and you're having this experience. So I think that this is a nice way to do it. I also appreciate that he gave us like a terrible photo of it too, right? In addition to the more cleaned up
Right.
one.
Yes, so we can kind of see it au natural.
I do.
kinda.
I like the beat up texture of the mask, right? Like I think that's a really cool touch, and using like just kind of scatter shot shading to kind of simulate almost like a bruised, kind of dented vibe. I think that's pretty cool. You know, I'm never going to be a big black and gray guy, but I think that this is a nice job.
It's beautifully done.
I think
black
it's a
and
really
gray.
nice sleeve. I think everything is of the right size. I've enjoyed seeing this come together. I'm curious to see what they put on the inside. But there are a lot of sleeves walking around out there proclaiming to be finished that don't have the inside done for some reason. And that would drive me up the fucking wall. So please do the inside of your sleeve. And I'm curious if they go with more like a Freddy Krueger, or you know, like a Pinhead or something like that, right? There's 4 or 5 different horror icons that usually kind of couple together, you know. And I think like Texas Chainsaw Massacre kind of thing, like, you know, something like that could end up in here on the inside. I think you got room for 2 or 3 more pieces on the inside there. And the artist that's doing it is doing a great job, so why not heap a little more on there?
Right.
You know? And then we have this thing with no explanation. And I have no idea what this is. I feel like I should know what this is. I feel like this is something. Is this like a swamp creature or something? Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something here, but I almost have it, but I can't quite.
I don't know what it is.
I feel like I've seen this thing before.
It reminds me of like something from like Japanese mythology, but I know it's not.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I feel like it's a horror movie thing.
It
But
probably is. And then right away, the color palette, I want to say it's Old Greg, but it's not Old Greg.
yeah, I like this thing except the boots. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the boots. Also, like, the legs seem like they're straight, but then they're arched at the foot.
Yes.
Like, it's just like that. That's where the whole thing kind of falls apart for me.
I feel like in the comments, if anybody knows anything about like what this could be, let
Someone's
us know.
gonna know what this
Yeah.
is, because to me
Curious.
it looks like something I'm recognizing, but I don't know the name of, and I wouldn't even know how to Google it to find it. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be like a needle in a haystack if you don't know its name,
Right.
right? Like trying to figure out what the fuck this is. It's also, I think, pretty large too. What is this? The outside of their leg, or
I thought
is this their arm?
back of the arm.
I don't know where this is.
I
It
don't
looks
know.
like it could be. I want to say it's on their arm. Like, that's a large creature.
It is a really big creature.
like,
It's a big kind of like bruisey color palette creature.
I want to know like where this, like, you got to build the background out, because I feel like this thing's a swamp creature of some kind, and like just on his own like this without a background, it is very strange. Like, he's got to build some kind of a fucking ground for this thing to be standing on or something.
Yeah.
So some kind of context needed here. And I feel like I'm fucking dopey as hell because I can't remember what this creature is, and I feel like I should know. Like, it almost looks like Chewbacca.
But it's
you know?
not.
But it's fucking not Chewbacca. But, like, you know.
It's probably something from one of those like old B movies, like the like, you know, like 50s, 60s
Yeah.
like horror movies, and there's like Attack of the
It reminds me of the album Iced Earth made in the 90s. It was all about like the old Hammer horror movie
Yeah.
guys, like Dracula.
Yeah,
They had a song about every different one. And it was like they had like a swamp creature song and a mummy song, and you know, it was really cheesy, but I love that shit.
Yeah.
That was actually probably my favorite Iced Earth album, and I haven't listened to them in a long time. Now I want to watch or listen to that. There was a song, "Oh Beware Unholy Water." And that reminds me of this tattoo.
Oh goodness.
Now I've got it in my head.
Okay.
So we're probably gonna listen to that now.
On the drive home.
Yeah. Sorry. And I'm sorry for singing. That was terrible. Anyway, if
Fun
you know
fact.
what that creature is.
Fun fact: Remy used to do karaoke.
Yeah, those days are long behind me. That was in one of my many past lives.
Yep.
I've had a lot of different hats.
So this next one says, "Hey Remy, would love to see you check out my Neo-Japanese half sleeve. We did the blue lotus on the inside forearm first, and then I decided to add the outside chrysanthemum. Ugh,
That's
part.
a tough word to say.
In
I don't dare
hindsight,
say that word.
I could have planned. In hindsight,
You're just having trouble
it
with
could
words
have
in
been
general.
planned a little better. No, it's when people don't spell things right, it fucks me up. Still very happy with it though. Done by Sander Valentine in the Neverlands.
Cool.
Cheers.
Someone did it. Yeah, I had somebody complain on one of my viral tattoo videos, or like trending ones. Like, why don't you tag the artists? Well, I don't always get the artists, and if people want to give me the artists' names, then they'll get tagged. I'm not fucking tracking down every one of these tattoos.
Yeah.
That's not my job. This is a time expenditure as it is. I'm not putting any more fucking time into. Someone said it was the one that we thought was a vagina, and everyone was saying it was an oyster. I don't give a fuck whether it was an oyster or
Was
vagina.
it an oyster?
But
Oh,
somebody
wow.
got upset because we didn't feature the artist. You wouldn't believe how many of these fucking tattoos I
It
got
was a
sent to
very
me.
vagina-looking oyster.
And to tell you what, when this YouTube channel replaces my income, I will hunt down each one of the fucking tattooers that do these. Until then, if you want the artist featured, you can fucking include
It's for
them.
funsies, guys.
Yeah, I'm not that into it. Anyway, this is really cool.
Yeah, this is really cool. I love the hot and cold color palette.
Yeah, this is like, this could have been so whatever, but it ends up being like fire versus ice kind of thing, you know? Like, it is quite striking.
I even
And
don't hate the shape that it ends at the top.
I've seen this whole exact idea done in black and gray so many times, and it just comes across like so unremarkable. But this has so much color play and flair to it. Mm-hmm. This is exactly what I love to see in color that you can't do with black and gray. You're more limited in tone. Everything ends up, obviously, to some degree, intentionally monotone. But like this has got so much vibrance to it, right? There's just so much fun to be had with look at the warm in the cold over here.
Yeah,
right?
right?
And that like subtle bit of like purpley
There's some
that
cold
they have
in
in
the
there.
and the warm on the other.
Yeah, oh, that's how you get these things to contrast so
Right?
well, right?
So cool.
This is what my brain is always doing these days. Like, the minute we got into like color on black, it was always like, oh, how do we get this thing to pull away from
Yeah,
this?
how do we make it pop?
Yeah, like this is a master class of like color theory here, if you ask me. And there's almost nothing in this, but it looks like so much. I want to see the full sleeve done this way, though,
me
right?
too.
Like, I don't know what you want to do, if you want to just do more flowers, but it's got really cool flow and a really cool shape, and you can very easily continue all the way up. And this artist is doing a great job. So sorry we had a hard time pronouncing the name of the artist, but they do great work. If you're in that area and you want some color, this is a fucking master class for what it
Gorgeous.
is.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.